Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the U.S. National Park Cantrell Country Travelway Show. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I hope you're all doing good. I'm just getting my mouse here because it's finally charged my mouse up, and now I got my mouse working full tilt. But I hope you all are doing good. I am the travel agent and owner of the Cantrell Country Travelway. If you love to travel or you're looking to travel, you will find my links in the description to my Facebook page and to my Travel Leaders Agent page. Please go check those out. If you are looking to contact me, you can click on the link. My Facebook page has the link to my Travel Leader where it'll give you a link to call me or a link to email me at the Cantrell Country Travelway Cantrell Country Travelway at yahoo.com. So, anyways, I hope everybody's good. But tonight we are going to continue on into our next adventure. We started Yellowstone about 2 weeks ago, but I have not been able to finish that thing. So we are going to look at this and finish up Yellowstone National Park. As we'll learn, we're going to look at some photos. We're going to look at some. Let's start with some lodging photo things, guys. Let me bring it in and show you. Again, Yellowstone National Park was founded in 1871-72. It was actually the first national park service behind Yosemite. And it's the national park where you'll find all the geographical faults of, like Old Faithful, and where you find a lot of old geysers and geological thermal sites within the park. It's absolutely gorgeous from pictures, but we will take a look at some of them. We will continue on that for this week and next week, and we will finish it up. But I'm glad you guys are. Hopefully you'll enjoy this, and hopefully we'll get some people in here. So let's start. So if you remember, we looked at, we kind of explained what Yellowstone was, a little bit of history of it. So now we're going to look at some lodging you can stay at this week at Yellowstone National Park. And the first one we're going to look at is the Mammoth Hot Springs and the Hotel Cabins, located 5 miles inside the north entrance of the park. The Mammoth Hot Springs and Hotel Cabins is named after the nearby steaming limestone terraces. It was built in 1936 through 1938. Oh, okay. So we can't have access to that. Let's see. We got this one located near the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone North Rim and Upper Lower Falls. The Canyon Lodging Cabins opened in 1957. Let's see if we. Okay, so we can look at some pictures on this. And these pictures are the National Park Services guys. This is the front of the kayak. This picture here is front of the Canyon Lodge. Hold on, I'm gonna do something. Trying to enlarge it. let's see if we can enlarge it. There we go. This is Canyon Lodge. That's the front of it. There's the registration to the Canyon Lodge. Beautiful. Nathan, welcome in. Welcome into the National Park Show. Glad you could be here, buddy. Hope you had a good weekend, and I hope your Monday started out good. But welcome in. So here you got the front. What you saw was the front of the lodge. This is the lodge registration area. Of course, this is the registration desk for the Canyon Lodge. I think he is doing WWE tonight, but I'm not positive. Nathan. So I'm not quite sure, but I think he might be. And then here we got the Canyon Lodge front of the Cascade Lodge, which is part of the Canyon Lodge. I don't know. I mean, to me, I love the way the building of the natural kind of reminds me. Yep. But that won't start till 8 o'clock tonight, Nathan. I mean, to me, this kind of reminds me of the Wilderness Lodge at Disney World. I just love the way the lodges are built. It's absolutely gorgeous, especially around the nature of the land. It's beautiful. Of course, this is the front of the Dunraven Lodge, which is also part of the Canyon Lodge. Again, just a beautiful. This is just showing some of the thing. Here we got the benches in front of the Cascade. Again, everything is made of wood, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Here are some of the cabins that are for the Canyon Lodge. Kind of weird looking to me, but I mean, I wonder if it's all are they all connected somehow? Don't know, but this is a picture of the cabin on number 2. From the cabins, obviously, you got different side. You got 2 cabins per building. And then of course you can park in front of the cabins. Again, some of that you can find on if you go to the nps.gov/Yellowstone National Park. Go to that. It'll bring up the website for the Yellowstone National Park. And if you click on one of the links, it will talk about parking and roads and things like that and different facilities. Here you have the dining facility for the lodge. Looks pretty nice. I mean, I like the decor of it. It fits the natural. I mean, the wood looks naturalization of the forest. Just a natural tone of colors from dark to light. You can't be enough, and then just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I think that is all of them. So I think we need to go. So those were some of the pictures on that. I mean, obviously it's fun. I wanted to do the mammoth, but apparently the mammoth photos were not coming in. It's not available, so I'm assuming maybe it's either shut down or. But we do have the lake park, so let's take a look at a little bit of lake park. And here again, we've got the front of Lake Park, and we'll bring the photo up a tad bit more. Again, look at the natural tone colors of a yellow mixed in with the light green of the trees and the grass. Again, it brings out the forestry and the natural tones of the park and the colors of the forest and the nature. Here it is, a little bit close up of the front porch. Architectural detail of the column. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely. You would think you wouldn't see these type of columns except for in cities like Naples, Rome. You know, more of the it's got that Italian classic look to it. And maybe that's what they got with the natural yellow tone colors of the Lake Hotel. And these again, these are lodges that what I'm talking about. These are lodges that are at Yellowstone National Park that you can stay at if you choose to go to Yellowstone National Park. Welcome in for those that are here. I'm glad you guys could be here. Hopefully you'll enjoy seeing some of these photos. Here we have the view up from the front drive. Just look at the background on that, guys. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, here I do believe that that is the lake. Across there, you see the background of the other forests that surround the lake. Absolutely gorgeous. It was built in 1890, has been placed on the National Register of Historical Places by the United States Department of Interior. Again, the Interior is the one that runs the National Park Services. They control the Interior is usually your Park Services, some of your other smaller departments of the national federal government. Here we have the registration. Again, look at that yellow. Again, you know, you got a darker color of wood floor. You got a darker color of the registration desk with the natural lighting and the yellow. Again, it's to bring out the different colors of the natural beauty of the park and the natural beauty around the forest and just the beauty of the whole thing together. And here you have the seating and the dining. It kind of reminds me of the classic look. Now this reminds me of the classic look of the Beach Club. Just a natural classic look. Again, the walls are more of a white on this side. At least the ceiling is a white. They use natural tone-like colors because you got all that light coming in from the natural beauty from the outside. So you know you wouldn't want to darken place too much. So they, you know, the use of the natural tone colors of the light wood in the floor, the white ceilings, the yellow walls. It just gives that natural beauty feeling, so you can experience the whole overall natural beauty. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. So this is one of the seating. This is the seating area in the lobby. Again, looking at it, this is like a floristic. Now they got a picture of flowers in the lobby, but if you look at it, look at the windows and the natural beauty of the light from the sun coming through. Again, you look at the floor, you got the interior, even the rugs are a little bit darker. So you got the lower darker colors at the bottom, going to the ceiling where it's a more natural light color. It's to bring out all the natural beauty of the forest and all the things. And again, those tones, they intermix to bring out the natural beauty of the surrounding forest and just the beauty of the thing. And again, anybody that knows about lighting do know, and I do know enough that I built sceneries on place that lighting has an effect. So, you know, when you're dealing with things like this and you're dealing with the forest and the natural, You do tend to see get a lot of lighting, especially the more windows you put in. So you're going to have the darker colors lower, working your way up to lighter colors, which will spread the natural beauty and the light throughout the room. And because if you look at the tone darkness of the seats, and you look at like the, I don't know, table right there and the rug, and you look at the floor, it's got the natural wood floor type hard but dark colors. Maybe not. Maybe it's all. Okay, that is just another table then. But look at the like a dark thing. But then again, you look at the walls. You got the white, yellow all the way up the walls till you got the ceiling where it's a natural white color. Again, it's to balance out the natural color beauty and the beauty of the light coming through to extend it. It gives you that classical. To me, it gives you that classical Victorian um, country feeling. And since you're talking the national park and the forest, understandable again why they use the tone colors of from dark on some things up to the white ceiling for a natural light color, especially when you got windows where the natural light comes from the sun through. Hello, Debbie. Hello, my dear friend Debbie. Mama D is in the house. Hello. Good to see you. And I hope you are feeling, I hope you're feeling much better, Debbie. Hope you got rest this weekend. It's awesome and good to see you. It's always good to see my friend Debbie in here. Again, here's the dining room from. Now here again, I mean, what's unique is again, depending on how much. Now, see, you got a ton of light coming into this room, so again, they went with more of a natural color, even with the rugs and the wood flooring, because of the natural forest and the natural lighting that comes into that room through the windows. Again, you've got the yellow walls, the white posts, and the white ceiling, the natural white looking floors, wooden floors, to help lighten up the room so it's not so dark. Because obviously the darker floors and certain darker things would make the room a little bit darker from the natural light. But so if you obviously if you go with the natural tone colors, which is what this all is, it's the natural tone colors of nature, then obviously you're going to get that natural light and beauty. Here you got the Lake Lodge cabins and food. That's a big fat sign. I think that's pretty, that's pretty much explanatory. It's cabins, that away, or up unless you want to sleep in the clouds. But again, see, look at that. Again, the natural beauty, the yellow of the cabins. Now, I think it might have something to do with the decor of the main lodge where you register. But again, it depending on the theme of it, and I don't understanding the theme of that one, but except that the only thing I could guess is that they're using the natural yellow for the natural beauty of the light against the darkness of the trees and the forest, and to help with the lighting of the sun, to give it a more of a natural beauty look between the dark and the lighter colors of the forest around it. Now I can't tell you how long the cabins are. I don't know. The first set of cabins we looked at were double cabins. This apparently looks like they're single cabins. It says the front of the cabin. So it does kind of look weird because it goes long ways instead of out. Instead of going width, it looks like it goes more length, which is interesting which is interesting curiosity to me. Again, you got the natural, you look at the beauty of the natural forest behind it. You see how it lightens up the tones of the forest against the natural light and the yellow tones of the cabins. And of course, the lake, you can sit on a bench overlooking the lake. Who doesn't look? Who doesn't like overlooking the lake? And again, this is for you guys that are coming in, or for you that may ninja watch later. This is Yellowstone. This is the Yellowstone National Park, where you got Old Faithful and some of the geological geysers. Right now we're just looking at some of the lodging. I could go on and on with some of this for a while. Today we are just kind of looking at some of the lodging for today. So here you got the whole lodge, and this is your main lodge right here, guys. This look at this whole. But then again, you can see why they use the natural tone of the yellow colors. You look at the picture, you got the mountain ranges in the back, you got the light blue, the sky in the background. You know, you got the natural colors of the light and dark greens. You got the natural colors of the grass, the dirt. So in order to give it that natural balance, they got that natural yellow color going on again. I'm not a big fan of yellow, but when it comes to yellow and being out, spacing out in a natural environment, I'm okay with it. As long as the theming and you make things aesthetic. And in this case, it does work for it, because it kind of gives it that old 1800 Victorian look of a cabin where people would want to go back in those days and traveling, which is pretty awesome. Again, look at that beautiful, again, see, look at the natural background. I mean, you've got yellow and clear skies and white and blue against the natural background of the water and the mountains and the dark natural green and lights of the forest. You got that natural brownish yellow color in there. So again, that yellow fades in, helps to break up the little bit of bring out more of the natural light of the forest. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, who would not want to be sitting at that lake? If I could be there right now, I'd be telling, see y'all. That's where I would be at this moment. And this is a view from the hotel from Park Road. All right. So which means that, okay, so that is your Lake View Hotel. Come back one more. Let's see. Now let's look at Old Faithful Inn. Old Faithful Inn. This is definitely near Old Faithful Geyser. It's in the southwest part of the national park. It was opened in 1904 and now is listed as the National Register of Historical Places. Obviously, it probably is. All right, so let's take a look at some of the old Old Faithful Inn. Let's bring the pictures up a little bit. Yeah, so this is your Old Faithful Geyser Inn. Again, so look at the color. They use, in this one, they tend to use the full dark brown wood lodge, giving it that natural look of the forest, which fits in, except for the height of the building. But obviously, it's obviously beautiful. There you got Old Faithful watching. There she blows. The eruption of the Old Faithful geyser from the inn's balcony. Obviously, you cannot get near the geyser because that geyser runs over 100 and some odd degrees. And it's coming from the thermals down deep within the earth that heats the water and causes it. That's why there's so many geological sites in Yellowstone, because of the natural heated water. And Old Faithful is the oldest of them all, and probably it's the one that's the most well known of all the things. If you guys got any questions or specific something you might want to see, please let me know. Ask in the chat, or ask my mods to let me know. Hopefully Mike will be back. I know he was eating dinner. He said he might try to come back, so we might have Mike joining us here in a little bit. Sorry, guys, I'm just checking one thing. But okay, but here we go. So we got that. Let's look on to the next. Again, this is the Old Faithful Inn, backside of the building, parking lot. I just love the way it looks, natural, historic. That it gives you that old look. In fact, it kind of reminds me of the whole Wilderness Lodge going on. Again, this is another one that brings the old Wilderness Lodge at Disney World on. And I have a feeling that's where Wilderness Lodge got its look from, because if you look at some of the way the lodge is built, and some of that area going down to the pool deck and down to the dock where you catch the boats, that's kind of about what the Wilderness Lodge looks like. Again, and I think if it is, Disney did a great job of capturing, because this is a natural look of the Old Faithful Inn. You got that old natural look of the forest and the woods against it, within, trees surrounding it. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, Old Faithful Inn, sidewalk behind the inn, beautiful. I mean, again, what you can't say enough that, again, it reminds me of the Wilderness Lodge, which reminds me of Old Faithful, which reminds me of Yellow National Stone Park, which reminds me I want to get my butt up there to see it one day. That's an awful lot of reminding. I don't know about you guys, and that's an awful long list of reminding. I hope y'all are having a good day. So, how you doing, Jason and Debbie? I hope you're all doing good and keeping up. I should drag Debbie in here. You can always use an extra voice on here. It does, Debbie, don't it? It kind of doesn't it not? I mean, I know, Debbie, have you seen pictures of the Wilderness Lodge? Or Jason or Nathan? Have any of you guys seen pictures of the Wilderness Lodge or been there? I mean, to me, does it not look like the natural beauty of the Wilderness Lodge? Which really it does. Again, that's why it's a long listing to remind me, because when I go to Wilderness Lodge, it reminds me of Old Faithful, which reminds me of the lodge, exactly what we're looking at, the Old Faithful Inn Lodge, because of the wood texture. It's that natural forest beauty of the dark colors and the green and the blue sky, and just the natural dose of the natural forest. I mean, honestly, I think Disney did a good job on the Wilderness Lodge. Because to me, you couldn't have got it any closer than this. Did you, Debbie? Oh, good. So that means I can skip next December. I don't have to come down in December for the night of hope, right? Magic of hope. I don't. I won't get kidnapped. Again, again, that's visitors walking into the inn. I mean, look at the rails, look at the building, look at the tower there. The natural. I'll still be kidnapped. Okay, just making sure. Just checking. Didn't want it. Didn't know. But guys, look. I mean, honestly, this is why I'm falling in love with the national parks. I mean, I love Disney, but there's something about looking at the natural stuff that Disney built based off a lot of this stuff to see the natural stuff, to see the natural beauty. That is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, again, look at again. You got the shingles. Wilderness Lodge has the shingles. You look at the stereo of the windows types. It's a close up of the in windows. You cannot say enough how close it looks to the Wilderness Lodge. And this is not about Disney. This is actually seeing the natural beauty. One of the lodges up there at Yellowstone National Park, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now, see, look at inside. Tell me this does not look sort of. I mean, I know it's decorated a little bit different here, and I know you don't see a log cabin fire in the middle of the Wilderness Lodge, but take a look at the rest of the pictures and tell me, guys, that don't look like the Wilderness Lodge. I know it, and I know both Debbie and Nathan says. I mean, they could not have done a better job on that lodge because it almost looks just like the Old Faithful Inn. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous down to the wood structures and the carvings and you know, you look at the hallways here, up here, right here, and you look at the railings. It really, you couldn't have got any, if you had to look at a place, you couldn't get any much more of a Wilderness Lodge feeling in there. Except that is actually, went back too far. That, and this is the lobby of it. You can't get much of a better feeling than what you're looking at right there. And of course, you got the dining room. This kind of reminds me of the dining that they have right there near the lobby. So yeah, it definitely has that feeling of it. Again, you look at the natural colors of it from dark colors to light colors. Now they wanted this one to this one has a little bit more of a natural dark color to it of the forest. So obviously I love the way the tone colors fit in, but yet they give you just enough light from coming outside and the natural light flooring, the wood flooring, and some of the, you look around some of the wall things at the natural light color to up there and the more where it's a little bit more darker colors of wood. Absolutely gorgeous. Why do I feel like a designing fashion? And again, here's the registration desk. Yeah, it's got that wilderness lodge feeling. I know it's definitely designed a little bit different, but it definitely has that wilderness lodge feeling. Here's one of the hallways with the guest rooms. It, now we know this is a little bit different because here you got the texture of the whole natural. This gives you more of a natural. This to me gives you more of the natural feeling of what the old log cabins looked like at Wilderness Lodge. Um, because the hallways aren't built exactly like this, but this gives you definitely that wilderness, the old 1800s. Um, with people building lodgings, it would be stacked like this, designed like this, made of woods. The hallways would look like this. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, you got natural, you got a little bit of light in there with the natural dark colors to give it that quiet, low key stress. I mean, you would feel relaxed to walk in that hallway because of the just enough lighting and the natural dark colors of the wood that it just walking through there you would be able to give you that, yeah, exactly, Debbie, that inviting feeling. Thank you. And then I don't know about you guys. My dad was born in the hills and raised, so I got to see his log thing. Um, and this is the old clock on the fireplace. This is absolute, man. I wish they would have done something like this to the Wilderness Lodge. This would have been out amazing. Look at that. You got the clock up there, um, on there, and you do got the TikTok thing, but it's built right over. If you look at that picture where we were looking at the total lodge, there was that fireplace that was right underneath that. That absolutely is gorgeous. And again, this one was created in 1904. Um, it is now on the historical registration places. And again, you can't say much about Old Faithful. Again, here's the architectural. Look at the architectural detail in this. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. It's just the soul natural environment of the wood. It's like the wilderness lodge. And Debbie said it best. It gives you that inviting, warm, inviting feeling where it's just cozy enough with just enough low lighting, not totally dark, but just enough lighting to give you that relaxing, inviting home feeling. Okay, well, that brings you into Old Faithful. And we'll go back to the next one. Now let's take a look at the Snow Lodge and cabins. This one is located near Old Faithful Geyser in the southwest part of the park. The Snow Lodge and cabins opened up in 1999, making it the newest. So this is one of the newest lodges and cabins to open up in the Yellowstone National Park. So for you guys that do love cabins, that love to camp out and all that, there is plenty of lodging and plenty of different type of foods and cultural to impact. we haven't even gotten into any of that. Today we were just looking at lodges. Next week we'll look at the whole entire park with some videos and finish off Yellowstone next week. So I'm inviting you now, Debbie, if you'd like to come on next week and share the videos with me in that. You can. It don't look like Mike's going to make it back anytime soon. And like I said, I'm not expecting a lot of, I never expect a lot of people into these shows. Most people are more wanting Disney. So, but here we go into the Snow Lodge. Of course, if your voice is up to it, because I can already tell you my voice right now is taking a beating from it. And I've only been speaking straight for 40 some odd minutes. Again, we got the full Old Faithful Snow Lodge. These lodges and cabins opened up in 1999. Here you look like you got the red. Look at the colors and the natural beauty. You kind of got that old feeling of the West. Natural feeling because you see the reds and the browns. And it's a beautiful lodge. I mean, I love the architectural. It gives you more of that early 1900s updated architectural, but with the colors, it keeps it with the reds and the browns and the natural lights. It gives it a natural feeling. Here you got more of the patio. Now that's just a natural open space thing. Not bad. Here you got the architectural detail. Again, you look at it, it's got that old Western Indian carved type of natural feeling to it. Again, but it's got you've got the natural reds, lights, browns, light yellows, and the natural colors. All the colors that you would find out in nature, which blends together, which makes things absolutely look beautiful at times. Here you got the natural light colors. Again, on the inside, look at the natural light wood, natural light walls, the natural light coloring of the wooden floors. And then with the natural lighting, now here you got more of a warmth, relaxation, still again, very inviting feeling, but a different type of, a very different type of warm feeling relaxation. To just chill out, relax. Very vibrant color, very vibrant light colors. And Jerry Hatbox goes, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Mary Carroll, welcome in. Oh, it's good to see you, Mary. We haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's okay. Tell Adam, Reba, and Blake I said hello and hope you're doing good. Meow, meow, meow. And I hope you're doing good, Jerry. So here, and this is the side lobby of the Old Faithful Snow Lodge. At least it was taken there in the summer. Here you got the lobby with the fireplace. Again, look at the natural light colors. It does. It does got that natural Western country natural feeling. And if you look at the natural colors, again, you've got red light tone color mixed in with a light brown, red light brown colored home feels. You got the natural light coming in, which makes the walls and that a little bit more brighter from the natural light. And obviously you got the natural light wooden floors here to just, again, it makes it a warm, vibrant, a different type, a warm feeling, country feeling to come in and just relax. And again, this is a now. Now I don't understand the let's see, is that a natural? Okay, that's dark wood floors. Now here you got the dining room where they toned down the lighting a little bit. Obviously, they got some of the shades closed, so the lighting would be a little bit more. But here they wanted a mixture. But if you look at the lights where it's a medium tone colors, medium tone light woods around the poles and that. Um, and the floor, wooden floor is a little bit more of a darker color. They gave it a more of a medium light looking to you want to have that closeness. They bring that close knit relaxation familiar to bring it all out. And I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Enjoying my last day off before I got to go work 3 more days and then have Friday off again. But otherwise, I'm good. And of course, here's the outdoor lighter fixture. Yes, it is a country. This one is on the southwest. This is on the northwest corner of Yellowstone National Park. It is the newest cabins, which again opened up in 1999. And then, because if you look at the natural, again, you're right, Deb. It gives you that natural color feeling. This is an outdoor. I want to be working on my own business, Jerry, where I can relax, travel, and still work as a travel agent. That's what I want. I'm tired of working for everybody else and getting nowhere, except nothing but pains in the back, pains in the butt, pains in the head because people can't get along with each other. Again, here's an indoor light fixture. Again, look at the colors. It's a natural, vibrant. Um, the architecture is a little bit not. I mean, this could be the picture on this one, but this one looks like a more natural, just a slight welcome in, a little bit cooler, but a natural. Again, it's the natural country feeling. This one is definitely the country feeling. Here is the front of the cabins. Um, and again, I like the dark colors because of the such of the natural colors and not so many trees around here. You definitely got the darker colors to blend in with the natural light and the setting of the light and dark greens of the forest, which is absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is the front of another cabin. Same thing. You got no trees, so you obviously. It looks like these are double cabins, so one cabin on each side. Um, but again, look at the dark colors on it. A natural dark wood forest against the natural light of the forest and the natural light coming from the sun and the sky. I mean, I could go on. Again, and we might look at one more of these. Today I was looking at the lodgings that was in the park, but I do need to go over here. We will be back, ladies and gentlemen, in 2 and 2. This is the Cantrell Country Travelway. I'm the agent and owner, David Cantrell. If you're looking to travel through the U.S. national parks or maybe to the waterways from beaches to ocean cruises, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find your magical vacation. All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Yes, if you are looking to travel, please reach out to me. You will find the links in the descriptions of this video. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, you'll find the description in this video. If you want to reach out to me and you're looking to travel, please feel free to email me or call. Go to the travel. If you go to the Travel Leaders Agent profile, you'll find a link to give me a call or email me, and we can talk and we'll find that magical vacation for you. We'll show you one more round of lodging. Here we're going to go to the Old Faithful Lodge. I mean, obviously, this is the Yellowstone National Park, and this is the Old Faithful. Well, did we do this one? But these are the cabins. So we will show you these, and then we will call it a night. Here we actually have hold on. Let me see where we're starting at. It's the Old Faithful Lodge, front of the building. Okay, good. The Old Faithful front of the lodge of the Old Faithful thing. Here you got the Old Faithful Lodge, and I think we looked. This is somewhat what we looked into, but some of these I think will be concentrating on the village. This is the Old Faithful Lodge sign, cafeteria, cabins, gifts. You know, standard natural stuff that you'll see when you're going somewhere. Here you've got the Old Faithful Lodge porch. But again, look at that natural beauty of the wood. You know, you got the natural light there. So obviously you got the darker colors to, you know, help keep cool, bring down the cool of the sun, but bring out the natural beauty of the forest around it. Here you got a young visitor celebrating the start of an eruption of Old Faithful from inside the lobby. See, there's Old Faithful in the back. Now, obviously, the kid this was a dark picture, so they're inside. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream, Mary. But, so that's pretty much explanatory. Here you got a view out windows from the lobby. Again, you got the natural darker colors to bring down to help keep the cool of the help to keep the lobby cooler by natural tone lights, darks, and all that, because you got, look at how tall these windows are. That would be a lot of natural light coming in. So obviously you're going to want to use a lot of the natural tone dark colors in there, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Here you got the lobby with the fireplace. Here you see more of a natural beauty light. Lights are, it's opened up a little bit more natural light coming in. But then you've got the darker colors to help bring it out and tone it out. You got reds and dark browns. The natural colors of the stones. And it absolutely, to me, it looks absolutely beautiful. Again, it's got that, to me, it's kind of giving you that feeling of the old Wilderness Lodge again. And obviously that's where the cafeteria is. Again, you're still in the lobby, so you're seeing all that natural light coming from those windows. And again, in order to help keep the light from really coming through, you got the light browns, darks, natural colors lower, but the natural dark light browns and reds up at top to help keep the lighting down and to help keep it cooler. Here you got the hallway of the Old Faithful Lodge. Natural, warm, low lighting, it just that friendly, warm, inviting feeling to come, that country natural feeling that you have, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, there you go. Now, if this is one of the cabins, holy moly, that's a short cabin. He is walking in front of one of the cabins, so couldn't tell you there. Wow, these are shorter cabins. I don't know how many they actually sleep, but they look like they're more. I know they're shorter in width, but it looks like they're longer in length to a point. I mean, I couldn't tell you. They couldn't be that much longer, but definitely more long. They're more longer than they are with the width. Here you can park in front of the cabins, but again, look at the beauty and natural around you. So again, you're looking at natural dark colors of the cabins to balance out the natural and beauty light of the light and dark greens of the trees, the natural light of the ground, the light blue sky and the sun. So you balance it out with the natural dark colors of the cabin. So, all right, guys. I hope you had fun today. I knew I was only going to go an hour on this stream. I hope you enjoyed this one. Come back next week. We'll look at some of the videos for Yellowstone National Park. And if you are looking to travel there, please reach out to me. I'll be glad to help you make arrangements, get tickets, do whatever I need to make your vacation magical. Or if you're looking to cruise or go to Europe, reach out to me. We will let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find that magical vacation for sure. Again, look at the links to my stuff are in the descriptions of this video. You'll find it there, and I will help you find that vacation. So with that, guys, I'm going to say what I always say with the ending of these shows. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Dave's Vacation Oasis will be on, but we'll be starting an hour earlier. We'll be doing 6 o'clock starting time. And guys, let the Cantrell Country Travelway help you find that magical vacation. Have a good day.